All right, Ali, just your general thoughts on the season finally getting started, and BJ was telling us, it's good to have the quarterbacks live.
I mean, I don't know about all that. I mean, he is right about the quarterback being like not in practice. I mean, but it feels good to know that we're going into a game and not hit anybody else but somebody else. We're tired of hitting each other in practice. But we're all excited. We're all locked in. This is what we've been looking for since August 4th camp started. And we're ready for the day to get here.
What are your thoughts on playing in the dome and just having so much of Louisiana kind of a different style of home game?
That's a special place to play in. Never played in it, and going into it is an honor and it's a blessing to be part of this team going into that game. And I know as a defense and as a D-line, we're ready. We know our mission, is to dominate week in and week out. So we're ready for the challenge.
A lot of expectations on y'all. How do you manage that amongst the three of you? Four of you?
It's a big expectation within me, Mike and BJ. But we know that within this team, we have one goal, and I think within within each other and the team behind our backs, we know we feel confident. We don't really care who comes at us, but we believe in ourselves and we know it starts with us. It's about us. We're gonna fall back on who we are and just lead that on to the games when we play.
Everything is new this year, your coaching staff and whatnot, but does last year's season opener teach a lesson in terms of how it can kind of set the tone for the year?
Definitely. I think start fast and finish strong. First game, everybody's looking to see what's going to happen, how we're going to perform, but at the end of the day, like I said, we're just going to focus on ourselves and just focus on what each of us have to do job-wise, what we're responsible for, and just attack that. Just how to eat the elephant, piece by piece. So we're not going to focus on the big goal. We're just going to take it day by day.
Florida State really in the first game ran football. Running backs broke a lot of tackles. What you expect them to kind of come right at you?
That'll be our goal to make sure we tackle and finish on tackles. We know they have good backs, good running backs. So and they run the ball a lot. So we're gonna make that our goal to stop the run. Stop their backs and the different backs that they have.
The quarterback, how impressed are you with him for Florida State?
I mean, he looks like a good quarterback, but like I said, we're just gonna focus on ourselves. We don't really matter who we're going against. As a D-line and as a defense, we know we have to stop. We have to stop that team, and we will stop that team.
How talented is your defensive line, the four of you? How good of a group is that? Would you say?
Man, come Sunday, everybody gonna find out. Everybody will find out come Sunday.
And do the four of you have you guys set expectations for what you expect out of that group? Do you guys talk about that?
Yeah, like you said, we know who we are. We're confident in ourselves. But I'm not gonna overhype this, and I'm just gonna wait till Sunday, and we're not gonna prove to anybody but ourselves that we know what we can do. But I feel pretty good about the guys that I have beside me, and the guys beside me feel confident with me. We feel confident within each other. So we're confident going into this first game. But day by day, going into practice tomorrow and the next day and the next day until game day comes, we'll be ready.
Would it be safe to say that as a group, especially with all the transfers and all the change, that maybe as a force you guys realize early on that you might have to carry this team? I don't know if I'm exaggerating that, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, we know the responsibility that's on us. We feel like we're the best position on the field, so carrying that torch on, we feel like that's going to be something that we'll have to prove. But like I said, we know who we are. We know ourselves. And we'll just try to bring on everybody else and try to lead the team as much as we can.
If you don't mind, talk a little bit about Mason Smith, which you've seen out again so far this year. Is the next level coming?
I mean, he's a confident player. He's a great kid, man. I have major trust in him that he won't do nothing but succeed on the field. So I feel like I'm excited to watch him play as well. I'm excited to have him beside me playing. So he's going to do just fine.
So are you permanent team captains? Is that kind of how this is working now?
As far as I know.
Okay. That's pretty cool, huh? You're not game by game now, right? So
as far as I know, team captain amongst BJ and Mike. So if anything changes otherwise, I guess.
Sure.
Well, when I know, you guys will know.
But I mean, you're from Gambia, right?
Yes, the Gambia.
What?
The Gambia.
The Gambia. Okay. Nigeria. I mean, and none of your guys are captains of American football.
Look, man, I was just telling him like everything's coming full circle. Me and BJ came in here together. It's been a click, ever since we got here. So, everything's coming full circle. Me and him being captain. And he's carrying the legacy of 18. That's a major honor for him and major respect I got for him. So, I mean, like, ever since we came here, we've just been pushing each other, And I've talked with you guys and told y'all, like, when BJ does something good, like, he compliments, his work ethic and, who he is as a player. And I see that as motivation. When I do the same thing, it motivates him and pushes him more. So that's been the kind of, rhythm going in since we came here together. So, I mean, everything's coming full circle, like I'm going to keep saying. And it's just, a representation of us, our families, and where we came from, and and we're gonna keep working towards, putting our nations on the map, and it's a great honor being here in the States, but also we're playing. We know we're playing for something bigger than just us, for our people back home, for our parents, the legacy that we're gonna carry on, going into the future.
Yeah, that's the part that intrigues me is just the path, and like the pave. The way you're paving the way for others, like you ever think about that, or is it really just
like I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it right now because like ever since I picked up football and started playing football, I never knew what I was doing until I came to college and realized like this is something of a big deal, and I know not many people from my country doing this, and I just want to make sure I keep doing it for the next kid that goes through the same path that I did, and for the next kid that wants to play football, whoever it is, just. Hopefully my story motivates them and then pushes them to become the best person, the best player they can be, and reach heights that they never knew they could reach.
You've spoken about the American dream, right?
Yeah.
Graduating, playing for LSU. You don't have a bad day. You're always.
I mean, ever since I came here, it's just been a dream come true. It's been a dream come true. It was nice in JUCO where I was just in my dorm, like just shutting everybody and just. Like thinking like where am I, like where will I go after this, not knowing like what my story was going to be, not knowing where I was going to go, just in a dark room, just feeling like this is it, but when LSU came and gave me the opportunity, I knew this was the right opportunity, and I knew my family was going to be behind me 100%, and just being here, being a graduate and being a team captain in this team amongst great guys, it's like what more can you ask for? It's a blessing, and it's everything that you can ask.
What reaction did you get from back home? Have you told them that you're a team captain yet?
I just found out like a few minutes ago, and I'm gonna call my mom and dad, call my high school coach and his wife, who are a big family of mine, and let them know that I'm a team captain, and also let my friends know as well. But I feel like it's a great honor. They'll be happy to hear that, and I'm grateful.
Well, the last time LSU was in the Superdome, they were winning the national championship. Were you watching that game in Kansas, or were?
I was in that game. I was in the dome with them. I had just enrolled that week, so I was able to go to the game along the new incoming guys that came in. So just seeing that, it was a great atmosphere. Obviously, we hope to. I'm not gonna say hope, but we're just gonna do our thing. We're just gonna do our thing. We're not gonna follow anybody's footsteps. We're just gonna follow our own footsteps and make something great.
Coach Kelly said you're healthy for the first time through a full fall camp. What does that mean to you, and how much better do you feel with this season opener as opposed to maybe some of the times?
I just trusted in this process, and I trusted in every coaching staff and every person on the staff that he has, especially the nutritionist, Dr. Matt Frakes. I'm just keep saying his name. Like I'm in his office every day, and I make sure I do what he tells me because he has a good recipe for success. So I make sure I follow it to the T and just do the best I can to be as healthy as possible. And just it's about that longevity. So I just want to make sure I put myself in the right position to be healthy and play the best ball I can.
He's got an office here? His office is in the building?
Yeah. He stays around the weight room and he's there every day. So man, that's what you want, somebody that's hands-on, that's telling you what you need to eat, what you need to take supplement-wise, to stay healthy, to stay hydrated, with everything. So I mean, what more can you ask for with him and the strength staff, just training us and just making sure our bodies are where they need to be, condition-wise, and be in shape to play ball. So.
All those wellness checks and check-ins and all that stuff that Coach Kelly had you all doing. Do you see it now in reverse? Like, now
Yeah.
understand why?
And yeah, that's just one part of, you know, being like accountable, detailed, like being detailed in your work. You know, it's not about doing the questionnaire. It's about why we're doing the questionnaire. You know, just make sure you're doing it every day consistently, and not slip up. You know, every once in a while. It's just teaching us how to be detailed in everything that we do, and not losing focus of what the main goal is.
Thank you.